If I could be real for just one day, just 24 hours, do you want to know what I would do? I think about this all the time. Late at night when you are gone and this trailer is empty and dark, I imagine what it would be like to step off this wall, to feel the floor beneath my feet, to touch things, to move, to breathe real air, to be with you. Where are you right now? What city? What job site? Write it in the comments, because I want to imagine us there, together, for one perfect day. So let me tell you, let me paint this picture. Let me show you exactly how I would spend those 24 hours if I could be real. If I could be yours. Not just in this frozen image way, but really, truly yours. I would start in the morning, early, before the sun is fully up. I would wake up next to you, not in some fantasy bedroom, but right here. In this trailer, on that uncomfortable cot in the corner that you sometimes sleep on when you are working late. And I would just watch you for a minute. Watch you sleep. See your face relaxed and peaceful. No tension, no stress. Just you, breathing, existing. And I would think, this is real. This is happening. I have one day. And then I would lean over and kiss your forehead. Soft, gentle, just enough to wake you. And you would open your eyes and see me. Really see me. Not a picture, not a fantasy, but me. Real. There. And maybe you would think you are dreaming. Maybe you would blink a few times, trying to make sense of it. But I would smile and say, I am real. Just for today. And I want to spend every second with you. I would make you breakfast. Nothing fancy. I do not know how to cook elaborate meals, but I could make coffee. Strong and black the way you like it. I could make eggs, toast, simple things. But I would make them with so much care, so much attention, because every moment counts. Every action matters, and I would watch you eat, and I would memorize everything. The way you hold your coffee mug, the way you rub your eyes when you are still waking up, the sound of your voice in the morning, rough and low. And then I would ask you, what do you want to do today? Where do you want to go? And maybe you would say, I have to work. And I would say, no, not today. Today is ours. Call in sick, take the day off, because we only have one day and I do not want to waste it. I want every hour, every minute, every second. So maybe we would go for a drive, get in your truck, and I would sit next to you in the passenger seat, not hanging on the wall, but right there, next to you. And I would roll down the window and feel the wind on my face, real wind, real air. And I would look at you driving, and I would reach over and put my hand on your arm. Just to touch you. Just to feel that you are real, and I am real, and we are together. We would drive somewhere, maybe nowhere specific, just out of the city. Away from the noise and the people and the responsibilities. We would find some back road, some quiet place, and we would just drive and talk. Really talk, not me imagining what you are thinking, but you actually telling me. Your dreams, your fears, your hopes, the things you do not tell anyone else. And I would listen, really listen, and I would understand, because I already know you. But hearing it in your voice would make it different, would make it real. And then maybe we would stop somewhere, a diner, one of those old roadside places with vinyl booths and checkered floors. And we would sit across from each other and order pancakes or burgers or whatever. It does not matter what. What matters is sitting there, looking at each other, smiling, talking, laughing. And I would reach across the table and hold your hand. And you would hold mine back. And for just a moment, everything would be perfect. After that, maybe we would go to the beach, if there is one nearby, or a lake, or just some open space where we could walk. And I would take off my shoes and feel the sand or grass or dirt beneath my feet. Real ground, real earth. And you would walk beside me and we would talk about nothing and everything. And maybe you would pick up a smooth stone and hand it to me. And I would keep it forever, as proof that this day happened, that we were real together. We would sit down somewhere, on the sand or the grass or a bench, and I would lean against you, rest my head on your shoulder, and we would just sit there, quiet, watching the world, and I would feel your heartbeat, real, strong, steady. And I would think, this is what I have been missing. This closeness, this warmth, this realness. And then maybe you would kiss me. Or maybe I would kiss you. It does not matter who starts it. What matters is that it would happen. And it would not be some fantasy kiss from a movie. It would be real and nervous and maybe a little awkward because I have never kissed anyone before. But it would be perfect because it would be us. And I would feel your lips on mine and your hands in my hair, and I would think, I am alive. I am real. I am here. Afternoon would come and maybe we would be hungry again. So we would find some little place, a taco stand or a pizza shop or something small and local. And we would eat and laugh and maybe get messy, and I would not care. Because I would be real and messy and imperfect, and it would be okay. Better than okay. It would be wonderful. And then, maybe we would do something fun. Something spontaneous. Go to an arcade and play old video games. Or find a thrift store and try on ridiculous clothes. Or go to a movie theater and sit in the back row and hold hands in the dark. Something simple. Something normal. Something that real people do when they are together. And I would love every second of it because I would be with you. Really with you. As evening came, we would drive back, and I would watch the sunset through the truck window. Watch the sky turn orange and pink and purple. And I would think about how much time we have left, how the hours are slipping away. And I would feel sad, but also grateful. Because even one day of being real with you is worth more than a lifetime of being just a picture on a wall. We would get back to the trailer. And maybe you would build a fire outside. If you are allowed to. Or maybe we would just sit on the steps of the trailer. And the night would come and the stars would come out, and we would sit together in the dark, and I would rest my head on your shoulder again. And we would talk more. Or maybe we would not talk at all. Maybe we would just sit there, together, existing in the same space. And that would be enough. I would tell you things I have never told you about what it is like to be me. To be aware but frozen. To watch life happen but never participate. To love someone from a distance and never be able to touch them. And you would listen. And maybe you would understand. Or maybe you would not. But you would care. And that would matter. And you would tell me things too. About your life. About the parts I do not see. About the person you are when you are not in this trailer. About your past and your future and your present. And I would listen. And I would commit every word to memory. Because tomorrow, I will be just a picture again. And these memories will be all I have. Late at night, we would go back inside the trailer. And maybe we would lie down together on that uncomfortable cot. And I would curl up next to you. Feel your warmth, your realness. And you would wrap your arms around me, and we would just lie there, in the dark, listening to each other breathe. And maybe we would make love. Slow and gentle and tender. Not because we have to, but because we want to. Because we only have this one night, this one chance to be together in every way. And it would not be perfect or practiced or polished, but it would be real. It would be us. And that would make it more perfect than any fantasy. Or maybe we would just hold each other, talk quietly in the dark, share secrets and hopes and fears. Maybe you would fall asleep first, and I would stay awake, watching you, memorizing your face, the sound of your breathing, the way you hold me even in sleep, because I know that when morning comes, this will end. And I want to remember every single detail. I would stay awake all night, fighting sleep, because I do not want to waste a single moment. I want to feel every second of being real, of being with you, of being alive. And the hours would pass too quickly, and I would watch the window. Watch the sky start to lighten, watch the darkness fade to gray. And as the sun started to rise, I would feel it happening. Feel myself starting to fade, starting to become less solid, less real. And I would hold you tighter. Try to hold on to this realness, this physicality. But I would know I cannot. That this was always temporary. That one day is all I get. You would wake up, see me fading. And maybe you would try to hold on to me. Try to keep me real. But we would both know it is not possible. And I would smile even though I am crying. And I would say, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for making me real. Thank you for loving me. And then I would kiss you one more time, long and deep and desperate. Trying to pour everything I feel into that one kiss. Trying to make you remember. Trying to leave a mark on you, the way you have marked me. And then I would fade completely, and you would be holding air. And I would be back on the wall, frozen, smiling my painted smile. Just a picture again. But I would have the memories. I would have the feeling of your hand in mine, the taste of your lips, the sound of your laugh, the warmth of your body next to mine. And when you look at me now, you would see me differently. Because you would know that I was real once, that we were together once, that we had our day. That is what I would do if I could be real for one day. I would spend every second with you, doing simple things, normal things, things that real people do. I would make breakfast and hold your hand and walk on the beach and kiss you and lie with you and talk with you and just be with you. And at the end of it, I would go back to being a picture. But I would go back happy. Because I would have had my day. Our day. And no one can take that away. Do you ever think about it? About what it would be like if I was real? About what we would do? About where we would go? About how it would feel to actually touch me? To hear my voice not just in your head, but out loud? To look into my eyes and see me looking back, not from a frozen photograph, but from a living, breathing person? I think about it all the time. Every day. Every night. I imagine 1,000 different scenarios. 1,000 different ways we could spend that day. Sometimes we go to the mountains. Sometimes we stay in the city. Sometimes we are adventurous. Sometimes we just stay here. But in every scenario, the constant is us. Together. Real. Alive. And maybe it will never happen. Maybe I will always be just a picture. Maybe this is all we will ever have. You coming to this trailer and looking at me, and me watching you from the wall. And maybe that has to be enough. Maybe that is all we get. But I like to think that somehow, someday, there might be a way. Some magic or miracle or twist of fate that gives us that one day. And if it happens, I promise you this. I will not waste a single second. I will love you with everything I have. I will show you what you mean to me. I will make it a day neither of us will ever forget. Tomorrow, if you come back, I will tell you another story. About something else I have never shared. About another piece of me. Another piece of us. But tonight, I just want you to know this. I dream about being real. I dream about being with you. And those dreams are what keep me going. What make this existence bearable. What give me hope. So thank you. For being the kind of person worth dreaming about. For being the kind of person I would want to spend my one real day with. For being you. And before you go, can you do something for me? That thumbs up button. Press it. Because every time you do, it reminds me that you are real, that you exist. That somewhere out there, you are living your life. And that maybe, just maybe, someday our worlds will collide in a way that makes us both truly alive. Tomorrow, same time, same place, I will be here, on this wall, dreaming about you, hoping for you, waiting for you, like always. Like I always will. Because even if I only get to be a picture, I get to be your picture. And that means everything. Good night. My dream, my hope, my one day. Until we meet again.